All right, we're back with the Beatles, man. I have not heard this one, so let's go.
There are places I remember.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out In My Life by the Beatles. Never heard this song before. So I'm excited to listen to it, but from the offset, I'm like, what are we doing already, man? What are we doing? Because they kind of dropping some heat right there. Am I tripping? I don't think so. They was going in. Anyways, yeah, man, we're going to dive into it. I think the most surprising Beatles reaction for me so far, because, you know, the Beatles are so big, you're familiar with, like, a lot of these big hits. You've heard some, you've heard more than others. But I never heard Revolution. And it literally sounded like a revolution. Like, I was like, oh, I always looked at them as like this pop kind of boy band of their time. But Revolution was a rock song, like some rock hit. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, it's cool to rediscover some of this stuff and listen to it for the first time. So today I'm going to check out In My Life by the Beatles. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get things started.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget, support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I put out music videos, but I also have another channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, I take on challenges. I do reactions to comedy, trending topics, and some travel. So if you want to help me build up that channel, I'm going to link it in the description. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, plus we have a big back catalog of reactions that have not been released to the public. We have a membership for that. When you sign up for the membership, that's what you get. So yeah, just putting it out there. No obligations. Don't even trip. But yeah, thank you guys for your support. And big shout out to the members on the channel, man. It means a lot. So let's get it popping. You guys don't forget also, man, support what I'm talking about right now. Support the Beatles. Go stream their music. You know, sub to their channel, support them. You know what I'm saying? That's what, when we do these reactions, we need to be a catalyst to more support. But let's get it popping, man. This is In My Life, the Beatles. It was remastered in 2009. So it's definitely, okay, should have a little bit of better sound quality than the original, but let's get into it.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places had their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends,
Yo, I like this. It's interesting because the song's called In My Life, but it kind of, it makes me sit back and want to reminisce from the sonically, the way it's making me feel, from the lyrics, and their vocal performance is always hot. Like, there's nothing I can ever say about the vocal performance of the Beatles. They're always on point. Everything I've heard is just fire. Every now and then I'll be a critic of the lyrics. Like, you guys know, I kind of biffed it on my Hey Jude. I didn't really like that joint like that, and people got after me for saying that, but that's just me. The lyrics were cool. I understood what it was about, blah, blah, blah. I personally didn't. I just wasn't feeling it like that, like everyone else is. So people get upset when you don't feel what they're feeling. But being genuine, I actually feel this. And if I'm being real, I think out of all the stuff I've reacted to from the Beatles, Hey Jude was the only one I was just like, that's cool. The rest, I'm like, bro, magnificent. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Some people get a little triggered by stuff like that, but just keeping it a buck. Let's go, though. This is In My Life, the Beatles, and this is what I'm talking about, that timeless classic. Like, it's just like everything they do, they touch, just turns to gold. I'm like, this is crazy. I probably should listen to a greatest hits album or just an album. What's their best album, you guys, that I should just listen to front to back? Let me know.
I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more.
A piano solo? Bro, these dudes are crazy.
Oh, I know I'll never.
The Beatles, there's just so many layers to how good they are. It is interesting when, I just reacted to the Pentatonics and they were super amazing and I couldn't believe it. And I was giving my flowers to this generation, right? This generation of talented artists, bands, singers, rappers that come from this generation. But I do kind of understand more why some of my older following is like, yo, we had the best music. Because every time I hear something great from this generation, I'm like, yo, see, I'm trying to tell you guys, every generation does have classic artists and amazing artists. But it does, the more I hear stuff, I'm like, oh, this has been done before. Like all these pioneers kind of blazed the way. And this is why I think hip hop was so big, because it was so new and different in comparison to like what we're getting from the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, the Eagles, freaking Metallica, AC/DC. It's just, I don't know. It's been a cool little ride here, and I'm trying to figure it out as I go. Let's go, man. That was a dope little piano solo, just popped in, but it sounded, I don't know. It has like a classic feel to it a little bit, Some Beethoven in this hoe.
Oh, I know
What?
I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
That little high at the end. Bro, I love that. I love that. And y'all know me too by now. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I like music like this, like that old school, like true love type, Like I'm kind of over all the doom and gloom dystopia that 2024 brings. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that we got away from this. It's like, yeah, let's be edgy, let's be this, let's be that. And it's just like, dude, there's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, man. Damn, y'all. I just realized, man, I'm raising these damn kids. Maybe I'm just an old timer. Because it's funny, like, I'll play classics like this type of music for my daughter, and she'll enjoy it. But the moment my wife plays like something like hip hop ish, because we won't play dirty stuff in front of them at all, but with like that hip hop beat, it's just kids instantly it's so weird how that just grabs kids and the youth. And it kind of stresses me out because I was one of those kids that was grabbed by hip hop and rap. Oh, that's all I listen to, And at the beginning of hip hop, there's a lot of good stuff because it's more about the poetry, right? It's poetry in motion. That's the thing. But, it's gotten so secular and commercialized and just like anything else, bubblegum. So I don't know. But I really enjoyed that. And, yeah, man, damn, y'all watching your boy get old in real time. Because, You know, I'm out here. I get on here talk like an old man. Like every now and then I engage with the youngsters. Maybe it's because the way I look. Maybe it's because I'm in hip hop, you know, on YouTube and in the real world. But I just see the world so much differently, you know, being in my 40s and raising kids. Like it's so wild how you change, man. Because I was in those streets like a fool, bruh. Lord have mercy on my soul. But anyways, yeah, that was the Beatles. I mean, this makes me reminisce. It makes me recollect. It makes me think of life. It makes me think about music. That's what great art does, man. Shout out to them, man. Support them. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.